Hey guys, Notch Network here. Today we're going to go over how to get started with Donut SMP. So you may have seen some TikTok reels or some reels about the server and you're looking to get started with it. You may have seen that there's a voice chat for that. So to do that, you're going to need to install Fabric. So this will be linked in the description, but the first thing you want to install is go to fabricmc.net and download the Windows file here. You can go ahead and launch this executable and install it for the latest version. Just make sure you don't have Minecraft running currently and close it out and go ahead and install it. I already have that installed, so no need to do it again. But that should go through smoothly. And then you'll need two mods on top of Fabric just to download and put into the mods folder. So the first one is the Fabric API. Just a typical requirement for some mods. Go ahead and download the latest version for the latest version of Minecraft right there. And the simple voice chat mod as well. Go ahead and download the latest version for Fabric. Go ahead and download that one. And once you have those downloaded, you just go to the percent app data percent folder. Sorry. So if you go to Windows search and you type percent app data and then percent, we open our roaming folder. We go in here, .minecraft, get the mods folder. I'll place those two mods in here. That would be the Fabric API mod and the voice chat mod, as well as any other mods you have, like a couple of performance mods that I have installed. And after doing that, if you open the Minecraft launcher, you should see a new installation of the game ready to launch. Be listed here. You can see the Fabric Loader option. Go ahead and hit play on that version. Go ahead and go to multiplayer. And then find Donut SMP server, of course, donutsmp.net. Once you're in, if you haven't already configured your voice chat, you can go ahead and hit the V key. Should have a setup menu, but if not, you can go to settings, select your microphone, select your speaker, select your activation method, whether it's going to be activated by voice or push to talk. And then, yeah, that should be good for settings. Any other settings you want to go over there. You also just hit V to unmute yourself. And then you also have push to talk key, which I've set to the dot key right now.
Give me money, give me money, give me money.
No.
Money, money, money. YOLO man. Give me money, mate. Please give me money, give me money, give me money. Give me money, give me money, give me money. Give me money, give me money, give me money.
It's that Wembo.
Give me money.
Alright. So, yeah, just hit V to mute people. So, V and then the mute key. That's going to come in very handy for you there. So, the next thing with Donut SMP is to actually figure out how to get it started. I think if you've watched the reels, you understand the concept that there is no base protection in this server. So people just have their bases hidden throughout one of the worlds, and you kind of have to try and hide it well so players can't find it. And what they do is try to make a bunch of money, as that guy was trying to say. he wants money. There he goes. And these are some of the richest people on the server right now, so you can have some way of comparing your current wealth to the overall wealth of the server. These people are not actually currently richer than Elon Musk, so I guess they're kind of broke in comparison, but that's fine. You also have a store, so this is some of the things you're going to need to know for overall server mechanics. There's a store. If you type /store, or sorry, that store is not. I meant /shop. That is for some perks if you want to purchase stuff, but I don't think that we'll want to go over that. Otherwise, we have some built-in options such as gear. So if you're wondering how people get end crystals, that's through the shop here. Obsidian end crystals and totems are all bought through the shop. And then there's a shard shop, which is if you actually AFK in one of their warps, you will earn shards over time. So they encourage people to stay on the server to allow the player count to be high, I guess. I'm not sure why they want people on the server all the time, but these people are just AFKing and they're getting shards for the shop purpose. So, uh, other than the shop, there is the auction, which is where player sold items exist. So the shop is just server items, and the auction is player sold items. You can see various items here are up for auction, like one singular piece of flint being sold for trying to be sold for $999. So some ridiculous prices out there. So a tip with the auction is that you can actually search for things. So for example, diamonds, and you can add a filter here, such as blocks, diamond blocks, which are showing these ores, and then you can sort by lowest price so that you find the cheapest diamond block right now is for 16K for a singular one. It doesn't show you versus the, so for example, 43K for a block, that's kind of high. I feel like that's pretty high. But I think that's just about the going rates. And if there's any shulkers, you can right click to look to see what's in them. Very important, so you know what you're getting there. Alright, so the auction is mainly a scam, so you're gonna have to look out to see what, to find some good value deals on there. I haven't really found anything that looks good to me yet, but I'm still getting started here. And then once you understand those mechanics, the very next thing is to be able to TP, and you do that through the /RTP commands. And you have three different worlds, of course. The overworld, nether, or end builds your base. Most players reside in the overworld, and you can see by the player counts. And then you can choose a particular region that is closest to you, just so you have the best ping. Or you can join your friends if they exist on a different server region. I will be joining NA East, doing a random teleport here. The version of the voice chat. Maybe I'm using too new of a version. It was working in spawn, so I'll update the video with the version that's working if it does turn out to be an issue, but I don't think it's an issue at the moment. You just see when you /RTP to different areas that most of the areas that you RTP to do have signs of player life. So it does make it a bit precarious when you're thinking about making a base, where you want to do that, and how to keep it hidden in the best way possible. So I'll be going over that in future videos, building a base and building a farm, how to keep your base hidden and whatnot. So see you guys then.